I'm from after street fights, they bring a tech. Hey King J, what we tell him? Back off.
Alright, so we have the Avermedia Live Gamer Ultra 4K HDR 4K pass-through. So you know, if you lot didn't know, I've got the Xbox Series X. I need a capture card for the next gen. You know where it is already. So obviously it says all the stuff here. 4K 60 HD pass-through, HDR pass-through, 4K 30 frames. So it's probably gonna do 30 frames per second video capture. Obviously I would prefer 60, but you know, we'll see how it goes. 1080p, 120 frame, high frame rate video capture. So this is probably good for like if you want to do like slow down stuff. Plug and play USB 3.1 connection, recentral, record and stream 4K content. So yeah, let's open up the box. Let me show you what's inside. You know where it is already. I use the usual stuff in it, the usual stuff. Right now, there we go. Accompanied by the nice Avermedia box. Open it up. Ooh. This looks so smooth compared. This looks so smooth compared to the box. They look exactly. It looks so much bigger on the box. What the hell? It looks so much bigger. Okay, I guess this is it. You know, USB 3.0. I mean 3.1. Sorry. HDMI in, HDMI out. It's as simple as it gets. It's no audio controls on there like the last one or anything like that. It's just pretty much HDMI in, HDMI out. And then you got the USB 3.1, plug it in. So it should be straightforward. Let's try and see how it goes. I'm gonna try and capture some content with next gen, and I'm gonna try and do some other things and show you what I think of this. So without further ado, let's get into it. I just remembered I didn't show you what's inside the box, sorry. What's in the box? HDMI, USB 3.1, and there's also Power Director 15 product key card. I think this is like free editing software. And you get the manual as well. So obviously the manual looks like this. I'll show you very quickly. The manual, if you don't want to know, this is how it looks. It's basically just to try and help you get straight in, dive straight in with it. Obviously input, output, pass through HDMI 2.0. You lot should know that already. Anything with 4K and that, you would need HDMI 2.0 or 2.1. As you can see, we've got the Live Gamer Ultra showcasing on my laptop. Xbox Series X, and then you got the Live Gamer Ultra there, and it's showcasing on the game. So I'm just gonna show you the settings that I put it on. I'll show you my laptop. So as you can see, when you go onto here, this shows you exactly. Let me turn down the sound on this. So I'll show you the sound. So you got format. Obviously when you go to 4K, because the game's currently in 4K right now, you can only go to refresh rate of 30 frames per second, but on your monitor or TV it will show 60 frames, and then you could change the settings all on here. Codec profile, it can be either one of these ones: high quality, high performance, default. Again, I want to stress this is only allowed to do 30 frames per second. So if you're someone that wants to show 60 frames per second on a 4K on the next gen consoles, you will be limited to do 30 frames per second. So always bear that in mind. But other than that, yeah, this has been pretty good to test out. I just want to show you, obviously when you're recording, this goes red. Now if I turn this off, it will go blue. And again, same thing, like we're going to keep it, I'm going to record, click red. Then when you turn off, it goes blue. It's nice. Yeah, using this program was very straightforward to me. As you can see, you got the numbers here. You got the recording. You could use record, capture, streamed, folder, settings. And you know, let me just stop this quickly, show you the stuff. So right here, you can either delete, rename the title, you know, if you got a preference and stuff. So look, this is showing you all the settings, so you can definitely use this in ReCentral. Pretty straightforward. In the video category of what you want to use, your program, which is Avermedia Live Gamer Ultra. So yeah, it's very straightforward to me. Shows you your CPU usage and your RAM. Yeah, very straightforward. Alright, so the capture card captures a 4K pass-through, so it's 4K 30 frames per second. Now the thing is, when I'm looking at the screen and I see that it is 4K 60 frames per second like on my Xbox Series X, and it doesn't capture what I actually can see, it becomes a bit of a problem, because when I'm uploading these videos, people are asking, oh, it doesn't look smooth. I'm like, yeah, it's in 30 frames per second, it's not in 60 frames per second. Now, it's not that it's jagged or anything like that, it's just 60 frames per second is literally, it's creating so much per second, so it's quite hard to kind of, you know, it's creating loads of stuff. The animation is just smooth, everything is smooth, and it is very hard to kind of showcase that when it's 30 frames per second. So it's hard to replicate what I'm seeing in a review video when it's not showing that. It's showing 4K 30 frames per second. Now it's good that it's 4K pass through, but I just think that it would have been better if it done 4K 60 frames per second. The capture card is very quiet. I didn't hear no sound or anything like that. You know, it goes red when you're recording, blue when it's actually synced up to your PC, your laptop, or anything like that. Never had no problems trying to set it up. I think the setup was straightforward. You know, I downloaded Recentral, perfectly fine, and yeah, it just went straight into it. So yeah, I'll give you the good and the bad at the end of the video as well, so you lot can kind of make a decision. For the price, it's decent. It's definitely decent. There might be other capture cards that do more. They might capture 60 frames per second. I just think that right now, for what it could do, especially that 1080, you could do 1080 120 frames per second, stuff like that, I think it's cool. But I think moving into next gen, where you know you got PlayStation 5 and you got Xbox Series X, you would want to capture in 60 frames per second. So I don't know, you have to make that decision on your own. With PlayStation, I haven't tried this capture card, so I don't even know if this capture card even works. But Xbox Series X, this capture card does work. I've literally tried it and it works. And you could do 4K capture with and it will capture HDR10 as well. So yeah, these are the goods and the bads. If you like this video, if you've got any questions, leave me a comment in the comment section down below. You know what to do. Again, this has been the capture card. You know, I've got the wires connected up because I'm ready to try some more testing on this again. But yeah, it's been fun, and you know, look out for the next video. Take it easy, everyone. Peace.
Simmer down, simmer now. Couple kicks to your boat, I'm a winner now. Like Eddie with the feet, I'm a killer now. Simmer down, simmer now.